think I got it figured out. There was a setting I have to hit every time before I go live, and it will be in landscape, not portrait. So I'm crossing my fingers when I flip it down, it works. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. I am playing with new things that I want to share on my YouTube channel, not my YouTube, my Facebook page on Saturday, so that people can see some new things. Oh, excuse me. And so I've got several cards planned out, and I'm gonna try and get those made today. And then I've got 50 million other cards I've got to make and do. And so I'm just gonna work away and cross it off my list as I go. So I'm hoping that it works out and I get everything in there that I need to get in. Let's see. Are you guys ready for Christmas? I am not. I still have a few gift cards to pick up. My house is decorated, but I still have to put away all my stuff from my craft fair. I want to get that done before next week when I leave. So I will work on it a little bit at a time and pack it up and go from there. And then I will be fine. Oh, I didn't check to see on my iPad and computer. Up there I am. Okay, so I'm there. That way I can see comments. Okay. All right, got it. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot to do my computer and my iPad so that I can see things when I flip it down. I can see what I'm doing and what's going on. Let's see, Christmas. Yeah, I just have to pick up some gift cards, which is no big deal. I will get that, and then I will be done. I just have to package stuff up and go from there, and it will be a fun Christmas. I'm going to Jess's. I'll be there Christmas Day, and I'm coming home the day after Christmas, crossing my fingers that nobody else is traveling that day, so I'm hoping. But other than that, it's been quiet here. I've been busy. I did very well with my craft show. I still have a lot left, but some of that I can save my packaging. Oh, here I go again. I am so sorry. I can save my packaging for next year and just package it up. I just want to kind of try and consolidate it into one bin. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but we'll see. If not, then I'll use two, but I would prefer one so that I can have it, you know, as minimal as possible. All right, today I'm going to show you 2 ways to use ribbon that's not like tying a bow or whatever. This works great with wide ribbon. The other one is a skinny ribbon, but to add some interest to it without having to add a bow to it or tie a piece on it, I have an idea that I'm going to share. I have done where I've shredded my ribbon. I don't know if you call it shredded, but you know, fray it. And I love that. Hey, Joy. So I love that idea, but this is different from that. So I'm going to get ready, twist my phone down, and hopefully it's not upside down. It might be, so I might have to flip it because I can see that this is on the right side. So I think it might be upside down. So if you're the type that gets dizzy, close your eyes. I will cover my camera as I flip it down, and we'll get started. All right, so here we go. Okay. All right, let's see. I've got it down. And it's upside down, so hold on. Let me flip it around. And I'm going to pull it down some so it's a little closer. There. And I've got to slide it over. Push it up just a little. Okay, there we go. Not bad. A lot of mess over there, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right, the first ribbon I'm going to use is this gorgeous ribbon from several years ago. It is the metallic mesh ribbon. And this is beautiful ribbon. Let me pull in my paper so you can see. It's beautiful ribbon, but it's hard to use. So I'm going to show you a way to use it. I pulled in a piece of the, oh, it's meadow. It's not meandering meadow. Oh, darn, it's the one that carried over. I can't even think of the name of it. It'll come to me. And I'm going to add that to a panel for my card. And I just started with a piece that was 1 1/4, 1 1/2. And I just cut it. And I did cut it strategically so that I had some, I'm going to have to trim this off a little bit on this end. I wanted the trees on there. So I did take and cut my piece. When I cut my strip, I used the end that had the most trees on it. The other end was kind of moody like that. All right, now, this looks fine, but we're going to step it up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon, and I'm going to take some double-sided tape. All right, and I'm going to put this down to hold my ribbon in place. All right. All right, so I've got my ribbon down. Then I'm going to take, and I may have done this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist my ribbon. And I should have moved this up some. I'm going to get it that way. So I'm just going to twist it, and it's easier if I twist it this way. And I'm just going to go all the way across. And you can twist it as much or as little as you like. All right, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to put this on the end, and I'm going to take my double-sided tape and put it down. All right, and then I need my ribbon scissors to cut it off. All right, so I have taken and I've added a fun, sparkly layer to that. Now that looks great. I'm going to add another one, but my paper is, I don't know, it's just kind of blah. So I'm going to pull in my Wink of Stella, and I'm going to go all over my paper, and I'm going to make my paper sparkly. So if you've got winter paper and you want it sparkly, use your Wink of Stella or whatever glitter pen you have and go over it. And now my paper is sparkly to go with my ribbon. All right, and I'm going to add another strip here. So what I want to do is I'm going to take, I'm going to move this one up this way so I can get it. And I'm going to go across that other one to hold it in place. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to start twisting. And come on. I have to get it twisted here first. All right, and I'll just keep twisting until I get all the way across. I just kind of take a guess as to how far I need to come. So I need to twist it to there. And I find it easier to twist it this way than, all right. I think I started twisting it the wrong way. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting it. I was twisting it the wrong way. Am I there? Yes. All right. And you can kind of adjust it a little bit. All right, I'm going to pull this to the back, take another piece of tear and tape, and I'm going to go across both of them. So I'm kind of sandwiching that other one in between. And now I can cut this off. And just like that, I have added some beautiful sparkly ribbon for fun. All right, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to add it to my card base. And since I have used ribbon and I've twisted it and it's kind of thick, I'm going to use my double-sided tape on the back to make sure it stays stuck down. So let me do that. I'm going to go around all the sides. So I'm catching that ribbon a lot because I don't want it to untwist and I don't want it to come off. So if you stick it down with a lot of double-sided tape, you'll be in good shape. All right. And then I'm going to take the backs off of all of this. The one that's on the bottom, I won't take the back off because it'll just be easier. So I'm going to take the top one off here, but I'm going to leave that one. It's on the bottom. So I wanted to make sure, oh, I don't know where that came from. I want to make sure I catch that ribbon. All right. All right, there we go. And I've got them all off. I thought I had one more. All right, now when I put this down, I want to make sure it's right side up. I am putting it on a white card base, but you could put it on a blue card base if you wanted. I wanted it really pretty. I then took the snowflake from Chic Dies and I cut out 3 of them. I don't know if I'm going to need 3. I think I'm just going to use one right there. And I used, I had some of the shimmer paper. I used that. So let's see. Can I get some little pieces off of here to add to the back of this? Let's see if it'll work. All right. Because this is thicker, I don't know if glue would work. I'm going to have to add some glue to get it to stick. All right, so let me get rid of the dried up glue at the tip. I'm just going to do the middle. I'm not going to do anything else. All right. I'm going to add it there, and I'm going to hold it so that the glue grabs. And once the glue grabs, I'll let it go. All right. If you could get in more tape, I don't have any really skinny tape, but there it is. Add your sentiment and it's done. Very pretty, and I like the way the ribbon, which is wide, you've used it in a different way. And as you can see, one's twisted tighter than the other, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. All right, so there's the first idea. The next idea, I'm going to pull in a retired set, and it's the Flowers of Friendship. And I'm going to use these two flowers, and I've got scrap paper, and I'm going to stamp them, one of each on my paper, because I'm going to layer them. And I pulled in a piece of the Inked Botanicals paper. So I'm going to punch, oh, before I punch it, I'm going to take my Copic marker, and it's BG 101, BG 11, 101, 11. And it's Pool Party. It matches Pool Party. And I'm going to color the, oops, wrong end. Color the inside in here, like so. So I'm adding some color without coloring the whole thing. Then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to color the whole petal here. All right. Work my way around. And I love this set. I love the simple flowers, but I love that there was a punch to punch it out, so you didn't have to die cut it. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here, and I've got to do some finagling to get it in there to cut, or to punch, I should say. Okay, so I've got that one. Of course, I have pieces flying everywhere. And now I need to do this one down here. And again, I've got to do some finagling. All right. If you make a template, punch this out and make a template, you will be able to use the template to stamp it. All right, let's put this together. I don't need that anymore. I need my piece of white. All right, and I'm going to add this across there. I love plaid polka dots, and this paper just is so pretty. I really love it. So I'm going to add this across here. And then I needed some ribbon. And I have, again, retired ribbon, this ribbon. And I could do this and this. No, no, no. Let's dress it up a little bit. So I'm going to take this ribbon, and I'm going to tie a knot. And I'm giving myself a nice tail to be able to wrap it to the back. Then I'm going to move over some, and I'm going to tie another knot. And I'm going to hold this first knot down, all right, and I'm kind of pulling, all right, hold on. I want it spaced a little bit, okay, there, all right. Do the same thing, tie another knot, and I am giving myself a little bit of space in between. All right, let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm holding this, but I'm pulling this end with my fingers. And I'm going to do another one. All right, there's that knot. You just have to know where your knot is. And then just, I'm using my thumb also to kind of gauge my, that one's a little tight. Gauge how far apart to leave them. Let me loosen that a little. That's better. All right, so I've got that so far. That one didn't work out. So I'm going to do this again. All right. I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to pull. That one just did not want to cooperate. All right. And I think I'm going to stop there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to take my double-sided tape and I'm going to put it across here. This one I'm going to sandwich because it's silky ribbon. And you know what? I've got this that's not straight, so I'm going to trim it a little. All right, and I'm going to take the back off of that. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to go to the front because I want to see where it needs to be. And I'm going to, there we go. I'm going to take, and now I'm going to add another piece on top of here because I want to make sure that this ribbon does not move. All right. So then I'm going to take, and if you want to make sure your bow, your knots stay in place, then you can take glue dots. Oh, I only have one left on that. No, two left on this. And take it off. And I'm going to put it on the back of here, like so. I'm going to take another one and put it on the back of this one. All right. I need another sheet, so I'm going to grab one. And I'm just going to work my way all the way across, but I'm making sure that my ribbon goes the right way. All right. So it goes on the back of this one. Like so. And that one knot that just would not cooperate, there's always one in the crowd, right? All right, there's that. And then I need one more here, like so. Now you can make your strip of DSP wider if you want. All right. And I'm going to pull that to the back. I'm going to make sure I do it in the right spot. And I'm going to, ew, that was not a good idea. All right, I'm going to add some tape to the back. And I will sandwich it. And then I'm not going to make you wait while I tie the other one because the process is the same. I have tied the other one already. So I'll take and add it. I'll start here. Actually, I'm going to put it on both ends and see which one I have to start with. So I did tie another one ready to go. And this time I want my knots to go down since it's on the bottom. So I'm going to play with it and make sure that it goes down. So let me have this. And I'm going to take this piece. Now my spacing on this one isn't as good as the one on the top. You kind of learn after you've done it a couple of times the best way to get the spacing straight. All right, now since I want my knots to go down, I need, let me move this out of the way. I need, all right, I need it on the back of this one. All right, so I'm going to put it there. This one goes down. And see, sometimes they don't want to cooperate. So that's why you use a glue dot and you put them in place where you want them. Just make sure you cover up the edge of your DSP. All right, there's one here, and you'll see that the spacing isn't evenly, it's not even up there, but it's better than this. All right, this piece goes here. So I'm trying to, there, and then I have this one here. One more. If you don't care that your knots go the same way, you can just put them on there and don't even have to tape them down. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way so I don't get something stuck. I'm going to take this off. And I'm gonna pull this to the back. Stick it down. And add a piece of tape across the top of the back. All right, so now I have this and I'm ready for my card. Let's see, I wasn't going to do this, but I think I'm gonna put this, I was gonna put this on white also, but I think I'm gonna put this on Pool Party. Because I think it'll be pretty on there. And I'm gonna add some tape to the back so that my stuff is stuck down really good. Now this one won't need extra postage. This one might. I'll have to test it out because of the knot. You could make the knots bigger so that they kind of flatten some and just not pull your paper. I'm going to leave that on there and just do this all the way around because I want to make sure that ribbon stays down. After doing all that work, you don't want it to come apart. Okay. So I've got that. All right, now let's take this and we'll put, you know, I'm going to use a glue dot, and here's why. If you use glue, it goes flat. If you use a glue dot, all right, that's a plus and an X. It gives it a little bit of dimension, just slightly. It's not perfectly flat. All right, and then this is going to go on with a dimensional right in the middle. All right, and I'm going to put it right there. And again, I don't have a sentiment. You can add a sentiment if you want. And there's the other idea. Now let's test it out and see. I don't know how many of you know this, but if you have a trimmer with a channel, if you take your card and you put it in and it comes through, now I messed this up because it would be in an envelope. So put it in an envelope. If it goes through okay, it doesn't need extra postage. If it sticks, it's going to need extra postage. And I have a feeling this one will because of the fact that it's the knots. Yes, see how it's just not coming? So this would need extra postage, or you would have to pop it into somebody's mailbox. So, but there they are. I would probably put extra postage on that one also, just to play it safe, because you don't want it coming back to you. So there are the two ideas for using ribbon in a different way. I hope I've inspired you to look at your ribbon and think about other ways you could use it, whether you fray it or wrap it or tie it in a knot. There's so many things you can do. You can take your ribbon, tie it in a bow, put it in water, scrunch it up and let it dry, and it's all crinkly when it dries. So lots of ideas with ribbon. All right, I'm going to get ready and flip my camera up. So close your eyes. I'm thinking this is the end. Nope. Where's my camera? Here it is. Wrong way. And of course, naturally, I'm doing it left-handed, trying to okay, there we go. And I twisted it also. Ooh, way off. All right, there we go. Okay, guys, I will be back next Wednesday with another idea. Not sure what I'm doing. I'll just have to come up with something, and we'll have some more fun. I hope you have a great afternoon. Excuse me. And you take some time for yourself. Take some time and sit on the floor and wrap presents, listen to music, watch a movie, Christmas movie, whatever. All right, I will see you next week, unless I see you Saturday on the page. Bye.